So we're here at the ribbon cutting ceremony for the Gogo Museum. It's been a very eventful morning already. It's very packed in here. The program is about to get started, so we're going to go ahead and head inside and see what we see. Come on.
This what we do. The Gogo Museum, we had to come through. What's up, like my man Black? I see you right chilling right up in the back. We do it for you and all the crew. And tell me what the am I supposed to do? We tag team in the light. Cool for the youngest that lost their life. This is back, y'all. Do it again. One more time for all my distant kin. This how we do. We stay on the block. The youngest buzz around, then they buzz in the shop. Tell them put down the new bit for me. Gotta do it for the whole Washington, D.C. This is for my block. Oh my God, I'm super running for the block. Come on, this is for my block. Oh my God, I'm only harder than it. Come on, this is for my block. Oh my God, I'm super running for the block. Okay, this is for my block.
So, hi, I'm Mika Nicole from the DMV Live with Mika. What brought you all out today?
Yeah, well, I'm here to celebrate the opening of the Gogo Museum and just the history that comes along with the city and everything like that.
Okay. And why was it so important to you? Are you from the DMV originally?
Yes, I am. I'm from the DC and Maryland area.
And who introduced you to go-go music?
Uh, I've been listening to go-go music since I was a kid.
So what's your favorite memory?
I went to the A Street Festival earlier this summer, and we had it was a go-go band playing at the A Street Festival.
I'm Mika Nicole with From the DMV Live with Mika, and I am here with
Afia Bari. I'm the variety editor of Howard University's student newspaper, The Hilltop.
Awesome. And where can everybody find you?
My personal or The Hilltop?
Whichever one you want to give out.
Oh, I go The Hilltop. So on Instagram, we're at The Hilltop HU, and then our website is thehilltoponline.com.
And where can they find you?
Me? You can't.
And what brought you here today?
I'm covering the event for the student paper. I think Gogo is a very important part of DC's culture and history, and that we have a responsibility to capture it as best as we can.
And as a younger person, can I ask who introduced you to go-go music?
When I moved to DC, just walking around. Before I moved to DC, I kind of knew what Gogo was through a remix by an artist named Kalila. She had a remix with, I'm forgetting which band did the remix, but I didn't know what Gogo was. And then I found out later once I moved to DC, I loved that song the whole time.
Oh,
it was Gogo.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So how do you see this museum evolving the culture?
That's a great question. I guess it gives credibility to something that we've always known is a legitimate art form, but now that people are able to go somewhere and see the history of it, there's a physical space that you can walk to, like you can see, touch, feel it. Just gives credibility to what we've already always known, that Gogo is a legitimate art form and that it's an important part of DC. So, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks for you. See you inside. My name is Mika Nicole, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Mafia.
Nice to meet you, Afia.
Good morning, everybody. I guess it's still morning. So I'm gonna be real quick because I know Red will snatch me off here. I'm not gonna be too long-winded, but I want to start off by saying that the Gogo Museum is very special to me for a lot of reasons. One of the main reasons is I grew up like right up the street from here. You know, I was a young teenager over here in the projects growing up off of Sheridan Road. And I was introduced to Gogo at the age of 17. I met Chuck Brown at the Club Laverne.
And give him the proper greeting because I jumped somebody in front of him on the lineup. Come on, give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny McDuffie, the People's Champ.
Good morning, everybody. Try to keep out of my It's going to be hard, brother. It's going to be hard because there's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into this until this day. And so, if I go like 30 seconds over, please forgive me. I want to start by telling you all how much of an honor it is for me to be standing on this stage and be here to see the culmination of a lot of work. And there are a lot of people who deserve credit for getting us to this day, and I'm not going to list them all because that would take far too long, but I am going to start by recognizing Natalie Hopkinson and Ron Moulton. We can give them a resounding round of applause. And I know they don't do the work by themselves, but their vision, dedication, and commitment to making the museum, a cafe, a reality is really what got us to this day. Through their hard work, they created a space not only that honors our culture, but uplifts the spirit and resilience of the city's people. And that's important in times when people are trying to mute go-go music.
Okay, let's talk about your history with the Black Panther Party. So you talked about how your grandfather was a part of the Panthers. Your dad.
I was
Okay.
born a revolutionary.
And you're from originally South Carolina, though,
Uh-huh.
but you were born here.
Yeah.
Your family's from South Carolina. Okay, so now tell me, when you initially met the Panthers, what was your impression and how did you get?
I literally
I mean, you
stumbled.
grew up with them, though.
Yeah, I grew up in the house with them, but when I came back to DC in 2016, I was just new here, just out hanging out or whatever with some friends, and one of my friends invited me to come to a Panther meeting, and I didn't know. I was thinking it was the Black Panther Party and everything,
Right.
but it was a new Black Panther Party
Right.
that were organizing here for the 10,000 Black Men's March.
Okay.
So I just decided to volunteer to help with registration and recruiting new members, because when I got to DC, I saw the condition of the people, and I was in bad shape myself.
When was this around?
2016, around 2016. So, I was in the shelter, went through the shelter program or whatever, and was in there for a year. And I just felt like it was just, I said, when I get out of this, if God just blessed me to get through this moment, I promise whatever He want me to do in these streets, I'm gonna do it. And that's what I've been doing ever since. Really.
How do you keep
helping
yourself
people.
focused though?
Oh Lord, that's the hard part.
Yeah, because as soon as you
it's
say I
so
want to help
much.
people, then
Yeah.
there's somebody that's going to make you make this face.
Yes,
You
like,
know?
why you want
Yeah.
to do that? But but I helping people help me. It really saved my life. I open up my home to people. I feed people, I house people, clothe people here in Washington D.C. and it's all instilled in the Panther ideology, the service to the people programs. And it's not like D.C. don't have programs, but it's not enough resources.
Right.
It's
For
not
the
enough people that
need it.
know where to go and get help.
Yes, that's so true.
And that was my problem when I got here. It's like, y'all don't have no kind of program for people that's just starting from scratch, like even a return to citizens program. At the time they didn't have it, but now they do have a return to citizens program.
Because we're evolving slowly, but
Yes.
surely, yes.
Yes, definitely. So it's been an upwards battle. I've been in radio. I was doing radio in Atlanta. So I ended up meeting people here in DC, and I got involved with the radio syndicate. I was on Gogo Radio with somebody, one of your friends over there.
Yeah.
And everything. We had a good time on the Different Mind show, and I did my own show, Black Power Hour.
Okay, Black Power Hour. I like that.
Black Power Hour, and I'm still doing Bossed Up Radio Show, and what is the name of the other show? Black Justice Initiative, Bossed Up Radio Show, and I do Black Power Radio. And TV media. I do that on Sunday and Monday nights.
And where can people find that?
They can find it on YouTube at Black Business Matters on YouTube, and you can look up Black Power. Black Power Radio.
Okay, awesome. So tell me, what do you see for the evolution of our community coming in the next, say, 5 years? What are your hopes?
My hopes is that the youth of this city really stand up and rise up for what they believe in, because this is a city we have to leave to them. We're not going to be here for 30 or 40 more years. We don't know. But the kind of things that we need to put in place here in DC need to be addressed, because the economy here is horrible. The housing situation is horrible. Inflation is just taking over everywhere around the world, but DC is home. Like I searched all over for somewhere to just call home.
Right.
And I made DC my home. Even though I was raised down south, this is home, because you have to connect with the right people.
Exactly.
Everybody ain't all bad, everybody ain't all good, but you just gotta find your tribe here.
Yeah, the right tribe with your vibe, right?
Yeah, right tribe vibe.
Yeah, yes, definitely. I think that's very important. So as I said at the beginning, my show is about why existing is not enough. What message, before we part, can you give to my viewers on why exactly existing is just not enough for you?
Existing is not enough for me because my story, the pain that I went through, the struggle, the trauma, the drama, infiltration in the Black Panther Party, all of that I have experienced, but all of it was worth it to get to where I am now, to be able to bless people effortlessly and help people effortlessly. And all of my needs are supplied. I don't want for nothing, in a city like this. If you can't make it in DC, you can't make it nowhere, baby.
Yeah, that's the truth. Okay? That's the truth.
But just understanding that, we all go through trials and tribulations, and you just can't give up. You can't give up on what you believe in. You can't give up on your faith. I thank God, the Most High, Allah, whatever you want to call him, the creator of all the universes, for protecting me and keeping me in my right mind in this city, off of drugs, out the street, and everything like that. And anytime I could help somebody, I'm willing to do so.
I love that. I appreciate you so much. I really appreciate you being the best you can be, though, because there's nobody out here better suited for the job, in case you didn't know.
I had to tell myself every day, I am the woman for the job.
Yes,
No matter
exactly. I like
how
that.
hard it gets, I have to just say, suck it up. This is what God put me here for.
I love that. I do that all the time. Like mind over matter. Like it is what it is. So now I have to move forward. But I love that. I want to challenge you all. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to say to yourself, I am the person for the job. I'm the best person for the job. Matter of fact, I'm the only person for the job. Because if you don't do it, nobody will. Nobody's going to do it. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Janae.
Sister Janae. Oh, wait. You didn't say where people could find you.
You can find me on Facebook. Mostly that's where I'm at. Janae Cook. JANICOOK.
Awesome.
Okay. Or Bossed Up Radio Show.
Okay. Awesome. Make sure you follow her. Thanks. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ready? Hey, you guys. I'm from the DMV live with Mika, and I am here at the Gogo Museum with What It Do? Beer Game, Bacon Bits, Beautiful People. It's your girl, Poet. You already know. Love it. So what brought you out today specifically for this ribbon cutting ceremony? What were you looking forward to?
For me, it is anytime that I can celebrate or help elevate us, making sure that our stories are told authentically, and then setting the next generation up to know the kind of cloth they're cut from. I'm going to show up and I'm going to be loud. Now, the other part is back in 2019 when people thought that they were going to mute DC and really rolled the dice, they effed around and found out that community will come together. PGC showed up and we were a part of the first fundraiser at Central Communications that raised the first round of funding for the Gogo Museum and Cafe. So to see something go from people trying us to pushing back to coming together to now seeing it and seeing it celebrate just all the different decades and all the things that Gogo brings to community and culture. And there were snacks. Shout out to Chef Angie. How could I not show up for that?
Yeah, that's so true. So other than the snacks, well, no, because Chef Angie is. Well, so what was the best part of today?
The best part is this right here. Fellowshipping in real life, us being reminded that we are our brother and our sister's keeper, and that when we show our generations that's coming, what the generations before them have already paved the way for them to do, they can't help but continue that go-go brick road to the generations coming after us. So I'm here for this. Me and you having this conversation. There are people who love and stand for you that are going to be like, who is that pretty orange-haired girl? But now I want to know her. 10 to 2 midday shenanigans on PGC, 9:30 Dish Nation on Fox 5 and Fox 5 Plus. But outside of that, it's this. And reminding people that we are stronger together than we will ever be apart.
Yes, and so my show is all about why existing is not enough, right? So before we go, what can you share with my viewers as to why existing is not enough?
A couple years ago, I died. Found out that I actually had a hernia, but I coded on the table because I had an allergic reaction to the anesthesiology drug that they used to put me down. I woke up 3 days later in a SICU with my mother and my sister explaining that they had to bring my DNR papers and all of that. I say all that to say it is not by accident that you are here. So to have this life and simply exist and let it live you and you not live it is basically like walking up to God and giving God a backhand because that's hella disrespectful. Let me be a walking testimony that you are co-heir because you my sibling of a kingdom that's here on earth and in heaven. So adjust your crown, act accordingly, and tell the devil to get on because you got work to do. So don't just exist, thrive, plant seeds, and let you be the Go-Go Museum and Cafe in your neck of the village, in your tribe, and in your area.
I'm saying fearfully and wonderfully made. You better know it. I'm just saying, thank you so much for talking to me. I really appreciate you.
Thank you for showing up today.
Thank you for being the best you can be, because there's literally nobody out here better suited for that job.
God broke the mold and I ain't mad.
I'm just saying. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Legacy of his father, Chuck Brown, as we put our heads together with Brother Wiley Brown coming across right now with the Chuck Brown Band.
I want to thank everybody for being here, man. Ron put in so much hard work, Natalie, and for all the pioneers that put in so much work over the years, man. Like Uncle Tom, Mr. Brooks, man, so many of y'all, Sugar Bear, Big G. Y'all keep this thing going. Keep this thing going. That book was started. down on all of us right now because we all keeping this going. And it wouldn't be here without everybody that cares about the music. It's all about love. It's all about love at the end of the day. And y'all know that this music means so much to this city and this culture. And we all keep it going, and to be here today, man, this beautiful weather, it ain't no mistake. God don't make no mistakes, man, at all. God don't make no mistakes. And I know my Father. I know my Father will be proud of everybody that's sitting here and that's a part of this culture, a part of DC, a part of the music. It means so much to me and my family to keep this thing going. That's why I feel like I was born to grow into what I've become right now. I've been by my father's side since I was 5 years old. On stage with him, just watching how he moved. He's such a people person. He loved everybody. And no matter who he came across, he made sure that that person felt like the world. Because at the end of the day, we're nothing without each other. It's all about love at the end of the day. I'm gonna leave this with y'all. Something my father always instilled in my siblings, myself, my family, his band members, and his fans. I want y'all to repeat after me. Say, whatever you do, big or small, do it well, or don't do it at all. Show you right.
Come on, another hand for Brother Wiley Brown. And now we have
To Ron Moulton and Natalie Hopkinson for bringing us the Gogo Museum. Give them a big round of applause. You know, we have over 80 museums in Washington, D.C., but until today, we have one missing. And now we can say when people come to visit our city, when young people are talking about our history and culture, that we have a Gogo Museum. And I want to acknowledge everybody in DC who has worked on this vision. Let me start with acknowledging Councilmember Kenyon McDuffie, who is here. Give Kenyon another big round of applause. And thanking him for authoring the legislation that made Gogo our official music. Give him another round for that. I want to recognize at-large Councilmember Barbara White as well. And I want to say thank you to all of the people who put their ideas and vision towards this beautiful museum. Now, I got to walk through the museum a couple of weeks ago. Ron gave me a sneak peek. I was interested to see what was going on here. And you are going to be so very proud of the vision, the content, and the experience that you're going to get at the Gogo Museum. You're going to see our Gogo legends. You're going to see the intersection between Gogo and hip-hop and civil rights. And of course, the intersection with DC history. We are reminded that a people who doesn't remember its history will lose everything. And so we have to be committed to this museum. We have to be committed to educating our young people and educating the next generation of musicians. Where is the next generation of our musicians? And we have to be committed to our culture. Know this, the days ahead are uncertain, but our commitment and our resolve is stronger than ever. And being united in our history and culture is so important to the days ahead. So to everyone involved, congratulations.
Come on, another give it up for Jata.
Good morning, everyone. So I wanted to do something very quickly. I am an alumni of the Marionberry Leadership Institute. And yes, and when Marionberry used to walk into a room and greet people, especially his youth, he would always say, "Hello, winners." So when I say that, I want y'all to respond. Is that okay? Okay. Hello, winners. Y'all sound so good. Hello, winners indeed. So my name is Jata. I am a go-go and R&B artist from Southeast DC, not too far from where we are currently. I first want to thank Ronald Moten for continuously elevating the voices of the go-go community by creating spaces and opportunities for go-go artists such as the Gogo Museum. To know go-go is to know DC. To love go-go is to love DC. And to respect the rich history of go-go is to honor the rich history of DC. And why is that? Because go-go history is DC history. And I am so honored and gracious to be a part as the youngest active member in the go-go community. Prior to being a performing artist, I formerly served as the youth mayor of our beautiful city through the Marionberry Youth Leadership Institute. I was tasked with working diligently to be the voice of the youth, acting as a liaison between elected government officials and our youth, speaking up and out on issues that affected our daily lives. In this position, I was able to work closely with the DC Council and the Mayor's office. In this position, I was able to witness firsthand our mayor work diligently for the residents of our beautiful city, especially our women and our children. I, as all of us, was able to witness her story.
Let me say something. Usually I'm in the room, I'm the oldest one in the room, but when Dow's in the room, he's the oldest one in the room. Yeah, no, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Before I get started, I gotta say something about this event. First of all, welcome to the mayor. Thank you, Mayor. Councilwoman, Congresswoman, no, I don't know who you know. Let me say something. This event is so important. Because if you go back in the day, Anacostia Museum, which is the prelude to the African American Museum, was created a long time ago. And that museum epitomized the struggles of the 60s. Around the corner is Frederick Douglass's home. And we all know that Frederick Douglass was a freedom fighter. And that house right there epitomized our strength and our resolve to be free in this country. And right now, 1920 Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue is the Gogo Museum and Cafe, which epitomizes the struggles in this country and this city for the last 60 years. We came together. Look, I say this. I think that Gogo is a musical movement that started in the late 60s with bands like The Aggression, 100 Years Time, 95th Congress, Root, and of course, Chuck Brown and Soul Searchers. And then later on, Chuck decided, I gotta play the beat. And that's when it all exploded. Now, people from outside of DC recognize these for three things. Mumbo Sauce, which is good, Marionberry, and Go-Go music. All right? Those are the three things that we gotta explain. Now, if they don't get it, I'm sorry, but that's what we're about. Mumbo Sauce, Marionberry, and Go-Go music. And what Darryl said earlier, and Ms. Mayor, the DC government was complicit in the rise of Go-Go music. What do I mean by that? Back in the day, we had great musical programs in the schools. And what we did, we graduated all these musicians. We had the DC Ambassadors Band, which was the best musicians in Washington on this band. But as a result, we would train all these musicians in schools, they started to form their own neighborhood band. Okay? And that's really how this whole movement started. Because we taught our students about the music in school. And we gotta continue doing that. And I tell you, as a result, look what we got. Everybody says that Gogo is the cousin of hip hop. But I'm telling you, Gogo is his own kinfolk. And we remember now, we play live music and we get it on. And it's just so important that we recognize what we've done. Ron Moten, now the officers got together with this idea. Initially, everybody said it can't be done. But with every song and their commitment to making this a historic event, a historic venue it happen. Now when people come to Washington D.C., they go to the hotels, they ask the concierge, where can I go for Gogo? They can now say, go to the Gogo Museum and Cafe. And for that, I say, when you walk in the door and you want to go, say what? All right. Ron Moten and Natalie, John Stevenson, my partner, y'all got me got goosebumps over here. Let me tell you why. We started Compare the Word Incorporated Anacostia Park with the help of the mayor's office, a whole bunch of folks, the community period, school system, etc., etc. What transpired in Anacostia Park was also a breeding ground for local bands to come and play for their community, along with art and educational programs that were happening, that were culminating, come together. But what happened in Anacostia Park in 72, 73, 74, and 75 was historic. It's not talked about much, similar like they don't talk about Independence Day much. But a lot of things happened inside our own community that was major. But we knew it, but President played with it, never gave us the props. I say today, I was talking to several people, obviously I talked to my y'all, those things we do. And I'm very proud today. I'm very proud of what we're here today. We celebrate.
My brothers and sisters, esteemed guests and members of our vibrant community, today is more than a celebration of art and music. It's a celebration of resilience, of culture, and the power of our community. As we gather to open the Gogo Museum, we're standing in space that embodies the shared history, creativity, and determination of our city and our residents. Let me begin by honoring the work of Ron Moten, Natalie Hopkins, and give it up to them. And Check It Enterprises. Your vision and hard work, your passion, your persevering spirit uplifted the Gogo culture and the culture of our city and have brought us to this moment. You have transformed this building into a beacon of pride for our city, a space where stories will be told, memories will be honored, and inspiration will flourish for many years to come. But this building has a story of its own. Not so long ago, its future was uncertain. It was a moment that tested us. Losing a piece of our history to rising cost of displacement was not an option. That's why we came together, pushing forward a new approach to ensure that small businesses like these could own their own spaces, root themselves in their communities. So when I introduced and championed the bill to help Check It Enterprises and WEAC Radio acquire these buildings, it wasn't easy because the council had never done anything like this before. But as Big G says, I'm an uptown boy. In Uptown, there's a building called Ceasefire Don't Smoke the Brothers and Sisters. And legend had it when I was growing up that Mayor Barry bought that building so that that organization and the young people that they poured into could have a space. And so I knew that this wasn't impossible because where there is no path, we have to create a path. It was about saving this building, but it was more than that. It was about what saving this building represents: creativity, opportunity, and belonging. Today, this museum stands as a testament to what we can achieve when we come together with vision and purpose. It's a space that tells the story of Gogo, our city's unique sound and heartbeat. It's a sound born from ingenuity, created in church basements and neighborhood backyards, played sometimes with junk, carried forward by pioneers like Chuck Brown, Treble Funk, and EU, and kept alive by countless fans, and supporters. So this moment is a victory, and it's a call to action to continue to stay united, to work together, and to honor our city and our music, not just because of the past, but because of all the young people that we need to continue to pour into. So thank you for this work, and I'm proud to be here today.
Praise not only the honors our culture, but there's the spirit and resilience of the city's people. That's important in times when people are trying to mute Gogo music. When people are trying to mute Gogo music, they said that they were not going to let that happen. It really resulted in one of the most biggest, widespread, impromptu demonstrations of what DC is all about, what Gogo music is all about. It also inspired me in 2019, talking to people like Dan, one of my good but in the everyday lives of DC residents who've been doing this for more than 50 years. If you're a DC resident that's been partying at Gogo for more than 50 years, make some noise. It's the stories that you all have been telling, the memories that you all have made, and really the heartbeat of the nation's capital, our own homegrown genre. So I want to say congratulations to everybody that made today what it is. And we're going to do one shout out to the late great Chuck Brown. When I say, y'all know what I'm going to say, right? Y'all got to join it up. You all hear it. I see girls saying, you got it, school. Wind me up, Chuck. Wind me up, Chuck. Say what? Wind me up, Chuck. Say what? Wind me up, Chuck. This is what it's all about. No, you know, if you don't, I feel sorry for you. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Created in church basements and neighborhoods. Yard waits sometimes. Quick jump carried forward by pioneers like Chuck Brown, Trouble Funk, and EU, and we have been allowed to help us fans, and supporters. So this moment is a victory, and it's a call to action to continue to stay united, to work together, and to honor our city and our music, not just because of the past, but because of all the young people that we need to continue to pour into. So thank you for this work, and I'm proud to be here today.
Grateful for Councilmember Robert White. And while it's important for us to have our council members and our political leaders here who have helped us along this journey to this ribbon cutting of the Gogo Museum and Cafe, it is also important to have many of those history makers in the life and the legacy of Gogo music here. And we have right here one of those history makers, one of those who helped shape one of the most iconic moments in Gogo history. This is Mr. Daryl Brooks, the creator of Gogo Live at the Capitol Center. I need somebody to give him his respect up in here. Gogo Live at the Capitol Center. I need to give it up, Daryl Brooks.
Ron Moe and Natalie, it's John Stevenson, my partner. Y'all got me got goosebumps up here. Let me tell you why. We started in Paranorwood Incorporated, Anacostia Park, with the help of the mayor's office, a whole bunch of folks, the community here, the school system, etc., etc. What transpired in Anacostia Park was also a breeding ground for local bands to come and play for their community, along with art and educational programs that were happening, that were accommodated by a lot of activities, a lot of National Gallery Lodge, DC Commission Lodge. So it took a village of people to come together. But what happened in Anacostia Park in 72, 73, 74, 75 was historic. It's not talked about much. Similar like they don't talk about Independence Day much. But a lot of things happened inside our own community that was major. But we knew it, but the rest of the neighborhood never gave us the rights. I say today, I was talking to several people with the rights that on the audio, those things to do. And I'm very proud of it today. I'm very here today to celebrate something that our ancestors fought for centuries ago. Centuries ago. Understand, that heartbeat, that drumbeat came way before we got here. How to get the brave was to get here. So please understand the significance of this moment. This moment. Madness. Gene. Wally. It's a bunch of you.
Gathering is taking place on the traditional land of the Anacostan people, the Piscataway tribe, and we acknowledge the more than a dozen tribal nations whose lands now comprise the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. We pay respect to their chiefs and elders, both past and present. The law that made Gogo the official music of D.C. describes Gogo as, quote, a multifaceted art form that fully captures the cultural and artistic expressions of the district. On this occasion of the opening of the Gogo Museum here in Anacostia, we pay respect to the communities and leaders of Ward 8, including Mayor for Life, Marion Berry, as well as the founders and supporters behind this museum. We acknowledge the generations of Washingtonians, particularly Black, Indigenous, and people of color Washingtonians, whose labor and talents built this city, its landscapes, buildings, operations, economics, politics, culture, arts, and music. We honor the Gogo pioneers, beginning with the godfather of Gogo, Chuck Brown, along with the people, musical styles, and local enterprises that shaped and supported Gogo. Today, we celebrate this new landmark and milestone to preserve the official music of Washington, D.C. Hashtag don't mute DC. Hashtag may Gogo forever.
He getting there. My son Zaire, y'all. Come on, y'all give it up for Zaire. Trying to take my job. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible day. What an incredible day. God even kept the weather good for us out here. As we are having the soft launch of the Gogo Museum, I need you all to give yourselves a hand out here. I must admit, this has been a day that's been many years in the making, and while you give yourselves a hand, give Ronald Bolton and Natalie Hopkinson a hand, and all of their team for this incredible work. And I must admit that I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the folks up there, and it reminds me of when I was in the IBEX, and they would say party in the balcony. But y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all ain't think the Red would know about that. Amen, but we got the party. So shout out to the folks in the balcony. Come on, give it up for the folks in the balcony. We got the party in the balcony. Look, I'm going to move this along because we got a whole lot that happened here, and y'all should never give a reverend a microphone, especially a reverend from Southeast, who's been a little sentimental up in here, from when I used to be a fourth and senior over there at Paramount Baptist Church. And so, you know, I'm about to cry. But before I cry, I'm going to get our first person up in here. I am asking, we had a whole lot of folks that can speak, and all the folks on here are some speakers, amen? But I am asking y'all would hold to your 2-minute limit so that we can get to the crank, because it would be horrible to be at the Gogo Museum and have all talking and no crank. Amen, somebody. So I don't know about y'all, but they said junkyard and backyard is on the lineup. So I came for the crank because the Reverend loves a free Gogo. Amen. And so the first thing we have ahead of us is we have Allison Kreiner Brown, who's going to be sharing a land and labor acknowledgement on the day. Give her a hand as she comes right now.
Someone I could talk to, someone who will listen to what I have to say. For all I need is some special attention.
On the RSVP list, you can come up front. If you're on the RSVP list, if you're not on the RSVP list, tours will start at 2 o'clock.
What'd you say? Bring your family and friends back. Thank you. I'm just going right here. Okay. No, hold up. Let me turn it around though so I can get up. I start my interviews without telling you who I am beforehand so that you can know at the beginning. So I'm Mika Nicole. I'm from the DMV Live with Mika on wearegogomusic.com. And so I wanted to know, well, wait, first off, what's your name?
Alona Wertowski.
And what brings you to the Gogo Museum ribbon cutting today?
I'm writing about it for Washington City Paper, and I was dying to see everything.
Shout out to the City Paper. Everybody loves the City Paper. I mean, I do. But so tell me a little bit about what introduced you to go-go music. What was your first introduction? You showed us 2 of your shirts over here. We'll make sure to include that clip. But what introduced you to go-go music, or who?
I was working at Waxy Maxie's in Rockville, in the early 80s. And there was a kid named Dwayne who used to put on these records, Trouble Funk, EU, Chuck, and I like didn't even know what it was, but I was like, whoa, because I'd grown up listening to like Parliament Funkadelic, and I was like, this just seemed to me very similar. So I was like, this is really cool. And then forward fast a few years, I was at GW, and I met a guy who was starting out as a promoter. He was a GW student, and he was Dave Rubin, who promoted a lot of the early go-go shows. And we ended up getting married. Chuck played at our wedding. We didn't end up staying together, but I was really exposed to a lot of the early go-go, and was going to Celebrity Hall, Black Hole. I was going to the Coliseum, Cherries, Atlas Disco, like you name it. I was there, Wilmer's Park. So I've been around go-go for a long time.
So what are your thoughts on the Go-Go Museum, and what do you think it'll do for the culture?
I think it's fucking amazing, and I think it'll be really good for the culture. I think it's really important that this is documented. I can write an article, but then it's gone, or nobody's searching up, what did I write about, Team Familiar or backyard band in Africa. Nobody's searching that up. But here, this is something that it's brick and mortar. People can come in, they can see it, and get more young people interested in the culture and keep it alive.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much for giving us a quick shout out. Oh, can you give a word to my viewers real quick? My show is about why existing is not enough, like being purpose driven and moving forward, staying motivated. Can you give them a quick word on why you think existing is not enough as opposed to living?
I think we all have a collective responsibility, as well as a responsibility to ourselves to be the best person we can be, and to contribute to the people around us, to support and love everyone around us. And that means everyone.
Yeah. Even the people who you don't like so much, because love is not the same thing as liking, right?
Absolutely.
I love that. Definitely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Oh, fun.
And downstairs. And downstairs. Oh, wait. This is downstairs, right? Hey, it's Mika from the DMV Live with Mika. We're at the Go-Go Museum, and we are with the most handsome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You didn't say your name. You're supposed to say Wally.
Wally Brown.
And Wally Brown is the son of
Chuck Brown, the godfather of Gogo.
And he gave a beautiful speech just a moment ago. This museum is beautiful. I think it's a great pour into our children and to our generations to come. What do you think this is going to do for the evolution of go-go music?
I think it sets up the platform for the younger generation, the new generation that's upcoming to learn the music in every aspect, whether it's promoting or doing sound, or even even being a manager one day. Like, it's so many aspects of this industry that they could learn, and it's all here under one roof. And whether it's them playing in the band, leading the band, managing the band, or promoting the band, they can get it done, and they can learn firsthand here. And that's the most important thing, is getting it to the youth, because the youth is our future, and that's what it's all about.
Definitely. I love that. I appreciate your contribution. Where can everybody follow you?
At Wally Brown _ on Instagram, Facebook. Make sure y'all check out the Chuck Brown Band. We got a brand new song on the radio called Strategy, and we also got a brand new double live album out called Gogo Live at the Hamilton by the Chuck Brown Band. Be on the lookout. We got more music coming right now, so we constantly working, keeping the band working, making sure we continue my father's legacy, and just loving the music, and making sure the people that know the music and don't know the music, that they getting it firsthand right in their face.
And my show is all about why existing is not enough, right? Living a purpose-driven life, what keeps you motivated, keeps you moving even when times get rough. Can you give my viewers just a quick word on what they should do? How can you press forward? What you got? What you got on your heart?
You got to have fortitude and know that no matter what, we all are here for a reason, and you have a purpose. And with purpose, you got to be able to push forward. So with that being said, I want to leave y'all with, no matter what you do, whatever you do, big or small, do it well or don't do it at all. Show your ride.
So do it.
Whatever you do,
Whatever you do,
big or small,
big or small,
Do it well
do it well,
or don't do it at all.
or don't do it at all.
Show you right.
All right now. I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for helping.
Every day.
So we're here from the DMV Live with Mika, with the owner of WeAreGoGoMusic.com.
Mika.
It's Super. Hey, Super.
What's going on?
So today was great. What do you think about this the museum and what this is going to do for the evolution of go-go music?
Man, this is a long time. This we've been doing this thing for. Actually, Ray been here since the beginning, so we know what we've been going through from day one. Like, I mean, this is finally here. You know what I mean? This is the beginning stage. It's like still a lot more stuff to go.
When are we expecting the doors to actually open?
The doors are actually going to be open right now for tourism. Like right now, for like you're gonna see they open up for kids, for students to come out.
Oh, that's nice.
Just different, like because give people an opportunity to come in here and enjoy it. It's not gonna be open to the public, so it's gonna be one of them sign up. Remember the African
So you
American
can
Museum?
schedule for tours and things.
So how the African American Museum did when they opened it up, you had to sign up. You know what I mean? Then you come up in groups and everything like that. So it's gonna be eased into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still
I love that.
I love
that. That's great. I really think this is a very big part of our generational wealth, and I think it's awesome that we're pouring into our future, into our visibility, and into our culture ultimately.
Right. That's why That's why we all go on music. That's why we here.
.com.
That's what we're doing. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was, shout out to everybody, man. My man Ron worked hard to do this, man. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep on pushing. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Gogo bands.
Yes.
Hope everybody get behind this.
Yes.
Don't hate on it. Just become part of it. Get in where you fit in, and we're gonna be all right. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
We're gonna fix the kinks out. There's a lot of kinks, but we're gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely.
Oh no, yeah, get Wiley.
Get them at the same time.
Get my man Wiley.
I was multitasking. Thank you, Dan.
Wiley.
Okay. What's your name?
I'm Reverend Bill Lee. I'm the assistant pastor, Community of Hope AME Church.
Oh, awesome. It's nice to meet you, and thank you for coming out.
You're doing an awesome job.
You're working it too, I must say.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Come on out. You gotta speak to me real quick while they trying to get me out of the building. Hey, we're here at the Gogo Museum with Chris from TOB. This is Big Chris, not the little one.
Not the little one.
How you doing, Chris?
I'm good.
Did you have a great time today?
Had a marvelous time. This is major for Gogo.
Yeah, it really is, right? For the city altogether, right?
Facts.
So what do you think this is going to do for our evolution, though, of the genre?
It's going to educate the next generation after us and after us and after us. Our history can't be erased now.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Shout out to Ron Moulton and Natalie Hopkins.
Yes.
And all the people that helped contributed to get this museum up and running.
And shout out to you, Chris, because you're a great contribution to our city as well. Wouldn't you say so?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Always living a purpose-driven life, right?
Facts.
And I always talk about why existing is not enough. So what can you say to my viewers about why you live a purpose-driven life and why existing is just not enough?
Existing is just not enough because God put us here for a purpose, and I know my purpose is singing and doing music, and God gave me talent. So. Yeah, that's what it is.
Amen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Chris. You are awesome. I'm here at the Gogo Music Award. At the Gogo Museum with the lovely Reverend
Tony Lee.
And Reverend Tony Lee, where can everybody find you?
At Community of Hope AME Church, Sunday, Suitland High School.
What time?
At 10 a.m.
10 a.m. is when we kick off service. That's right. The processional, don't miss it, and hit the recessional. You want the processional, right?
And the crank, because our band be cranking.
Oh, your band be cranking too?
Oh, I praise Team Crank each and every Sunday
morning. So you did a great job here today. What do you think that the museum is going to do for the future of the evolution of go-go music and the neighborhoods?
So I think it's important for us to be able to make sure that we don't let our legacy die.
Exactly.
It's important for us to keep telling our story. If we don't continue to tell the story, then the story will fade out, right?
Yes.
And so in this city, in this region, we have to keep, I said it earlier, it's a poor frog that won't brag about its own pond. And so we need to be able to tell our story and keep telling our story so generation after generation can come here, learn, grow, and that Gogo impact them the same way it impacted us.
I was just telling somebody that this is part of our generational wealth,
Right,
we talk about the money, the monetary value. However, there's monetary value in our history. And if we give credence to it and actually pour into it, it'll evolve the way it should.
No one will respect us if we don't respect ourselves.
Amen.
No one will respect our history if we don't respect it ourselves. And so we have to respect the fact that God allowed us to give something to the world, something of value, something that's blessed generations, gone to the four corners of the earth, and we have to respect it here and be able to show value for it right here.
Amen. So my show is all about why existing is not enough, you know, because we all deal with life, and when life lives, you have to just press forward. Can you just give my viewers a quick word on why existing is not enough and why you really have to live a purpose-driven life?
Well, I'm a pastor, I'm a Christian minister, and Jesus said, I've come that you might have life and have it more abundantly, have it to the full, right? So Jesus didn't just say, I come that you can have life just so you live, just so you can make it. I come that you can have life and have it more abundantly. That's not just life abundantly, more abundantly. So Jesus wants you to live life even more abundant than abundant. And so it's a need for us to be able to walk and talk and live in an abundant kind of lifestyle so that we can have joy, so that we can have peace. Our children can experience abundant living. Our families can experience abundant living. Abundance in life, abundance in love, abundance in joy, abundance in calm, just abundance in the fullness of everything that is all God has for us.
Yes, I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hopefully we can connect in the future too.
Y'all can hit me at Rev Tony Lee everywhere, at Rev Tony Lee on social. If you're not following me on social media, God is not happy with your praise. Get at me.
Amen.
At Rev Tony Lee everywhere.
All right, I'll definitely be checking you out. I'll reach out. I appreciate you.
All right. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too. Hey, I'm here at the Gogo Museum with Big Dog and the lovely Lisa. Hello to the Lattimore family. You did a great job today.
Great event.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking this will do for the evolution of the music?
Oh yeah, the music should take off.
Definitely.
Should definitely take off. Yeah.
Definitely. And you think this will expound it to the youth a little more?
Oh yeah. Hopefully everybody get involved with Gogo. It's what we love.
Yeah,
It's what we love.
exactly. Definitely.
It's in us all.
Yes. And what did you think about the show?
I'm so excited to be a part of this history, and I'm going to support my husband till the wheels fall off.
That's right, a historic moment. Thank you for being a part, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I'm here at the Gogo Museum with Lisa of the World. Hey, Lisa.
How you doing?
I see Lisa every Thursday from 4 to 6, and she doesn't even know it. Where do I see you, Lisa? Any idea?
4 to 6:30. I have no idea. You
don't? I have a picture of you. Well, they have a picture of you. There's a picture of you in wearegogomusic.com on the table in the studio. So every week you're with me for my show. I appreciate you for being there.
I couldn't be. I've been doing this for 44 years. There's no way I couldn't be here.
You're a positive force, definitely. So when you came out today, what were you expecting and what did you get?
Well, what I expected was what I got. A nice show, a nice showing. Everybody positive and everything. The museum is nice. You know.
Yes. So what do you think this is going to do for the evolution of go-go music now?
Tell you the truth, it should bring it more younger people, to the go-go, to the genre, hopefully, you know. So they hoping on that.
Thank you for chatting with me, Lisa. You got to come to my show one day, all right? I appreciate you for being here.
You know who this queen is?
That's Lisa of the World. You know who this queen is?
The one and only.
What's your name?
Nico.
Nico?
Yes.
I'm Nika. It's nice to meet you.
Radio station.
But I love anybody that sounds like Mika. But so wait, you're the one with what radio stations for people that don't know?
Gogo Radio, the original, baby.
Go Radio. Shout out to Nico. I appreciate you. Did you get a great show? Did you enjoy today's outing?
Oh, without a doubt. I was around when he first came up with the idea, and to watch it come to fruition. I'm truly impressed with that brother. He put in work. Him and Natalie.
Well, you're definitely a staple in the community also. So I say that means a lot coming from you, I'm sure.
Thank you so much.
So you think this will do a lot for the evolution of the go-go music genre altogether?
Still got put into the youth.
Definitely.
That's first of all. All of this is nice, but if you ain't putting it into the youth, then you just keeping things steady.
Exactly.
If you want it to grow, you got to put into the youngins.
Yeah, this is part of our generational wealth.
All music comes from the youth. Yeah. When we was kids, we made go-go what it is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to have our kids or somebody's kids, damn it, preferably ours.
It's part of our generational wealth, wouldn't you say?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
I appreciate you, Nico. I look forward to talking to you again. Nika Nicole, don't forget. You can't forget, right?
My daughter's Nicole.
Really? So,
And my mother.
so you already know.
That's already
We're
locked.
kindred spirits.
It's already locked.
Oh, sorry. Don't you want to give me a quick second while you're walking? Okay. So I'm here with Dr. Gogo. Dr. Gogo, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for today's event. So what do you think today the museum is going to do for the evolution of go-go music now?
I'm hoping we're pushing it into the future.
I'm sure
it's
we
about
are.
whoever's coming behind all these legends. Oh, it's about who's coming behind all these legends who are in this building. It's about the young people. It's about the young. You have all these youth curators. These are students from Duke Ellington Museum Studies program.
Shout out to Duke Ellington.
It is all about the future.
Yes, definitely. I think this is part of our generational wealth, and I think
That's
too
right.
often we underserve ourselves and we do a disservice to ourselves by not realizing the greatness we have in our own community.
100%.
Yeah, and other people take from us, so let's make sure that we're, representing ourselves and owning our stuff and getting our money like we should. Thank you so much for being you. I hope
Thank
you
you.
connect later.
They're not outside, they're not doing things that they're not supposed to do. We rehearse 3 times a week. We have kids coming as far as Germantown to be a part of this production. Please go support, please get your tickets. And it's a family, fun, friendly play. And Crazy Legs, they can do your beat choreography. I do contemporary choreography, and I am from the 5, 6, 7 grade boys.
Y'all not loud enough. More shorter. So they're going to be going back and forth like they did in 2010 at the 2010 Gogo Awards. And I want y'all to know this, y'all. Hip-hop didn't start the verses. Gogo started the verses, y'all. We did it in 2010, and White wanted me to do it at the Washington Coliseum all the time. So Gogo started the verses, y'all. Let's get the record straight. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Dr. Evans, Tony Lee, and I'm just saying this to say, it don't matter who we gotta work with, we're gonna find good people and we're gonna work with them, right? To make our city better. That's what it's all about. Sojin Kim, Super Dan, Darren X, Mitch, Marcus Cradle, Kwame, Bobby Marshall, the Library of Congress, Sojin from the Folk Life. I just go on and on and on with all you people who helped us. But moving forward, what I want to say, what's going to happen next, y'all? So, me and Natalie been doing a lot of things with the Kennedy Center, the Smithsonian, and the only thing that I didn't like about it was when I went to these places, I didn't see nobody like us behind the scenes working, right? But if we don't train our young people for those jobs, if we don't train our young people how to be the sound engineers, how do we open the door, make sure the door is open for them, and they're ready when we kick the door down? Notice what I said, when we kick the door down. Because they don't let us in a lot of these doors, y'all. But we can't complain if the people are not ready. So we're gonna be training our young people how to do sound engineering, live streaming, photography, how to play go-go. Chef Angie is in here somewhere. Where's Chef Angie at? Chef Angie is an Afro, Latino, LGBTQ chef. That's right, I said it all. She my people, right? And she will be teaching our young people culinary arts, right? And I want to thank DOES. DOES and DPR have helped us help children with our programming around the clock every year. And without that, this would not have happened because we would not have been able to stabilize what we were doing with people like T.O.B. Chris when we were addressing the K2 before anybody else did, right? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm going to end because the party must begin.
I love you all so much. I love you all so much. I thank all my praying people who pray for me. And I want to thank my last two people. I got Derek Potts in the back, and my man Herb. Herb is in here somewhere, back there. So, like I told y'all, excuse my French, but this shit been hard, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you why it's been hard. We ain't been getting no money. We've been doing this from the heart. But I can call people like Dirk, who gave me a small contract, right, to stabilize me for the rest of the year so I can get this done. I just want to let you know personally and in public, Darren and her, we appreciate you. Because I'm telling you, I wouldn't be able to keep going without you, man. I just want you to know I love you, man, and I appreciate you doing that for us. And Scooby, thank you for always being there when I call you, man. Chuck, everybody, I love y'all. Oh, I can't stop. I gotta do this, y'all. I'm sorry. Time Looper is a company that did our interactive exhibits, all right? Creative Junk Food, which is a local company, is also doing a piece with Cole Massensbury, right? Local Black Small Enterprise, all right? Around the corner, y'all, how many of y'all like them floors? Okay, guess what? A small Black enterprise television located right around the corner by our sister on MLK Avenue, right? Omar, Hakeem, TBD Enterprises, and I can go, and of course, Blue Sky Construction. My guy Scotty. And Scotty is the last person I'll talk about. This guy Scotty and Jimmy Kemp, every time Checker couldn't pay the rent, that's who I would call. And they never hesitated to help us. So with that being said, there's some menus and brochures around here. They have a QR code on the back of it. You can donate, y'all. You scan it and donate because we need the money. We need operational dollars, right? Yeah, it's pretty in there, but guess what? You gotta have a security person. You gotta have somebody clean up every day. You gotta have the curators. Now they can't be here every day. So you gotta have the curators where we wanna train young people.
Put in the work, sister, and make it do what it do, sister. Y'all do me a favor and give a hand for the incomparable Natalie Hopkinson. Come on, put it together for her right now.
Hi everyone. I can't believe we're here. So I'm gonna make this short because I know we want to get right to the music and Chef Angie's amazing food. But I just wanted to say a few things. Our drums, our dance, our spirituality, our music has been criminalized all around the world. Gogo in DC, Santeria in Cuba, Candomblé in Brazil, Compa in Guyana, Obia in Jamaica, Voodoo.
As a culture, she's helped us to understand Gogo culture and all that it is, and understand its academic and intellectual significance in the nation and the region. You don't have a museum just for something that's regular, but this is something that was birthed out of here, birthed out of us, that we've given to the world, that we have to make sure the world takes notice of and the world is able to see. And I'm grateful to this sister because her scholarship has literally helped to put this in a space in which from the high institutions of academics all the way to the paper. Put your hands together and give a rousing ovation for Star Bennett and Erica Ebal Briscoe of the Check It Enterprises. Come on, y'all, give it up.
First and foremost, I want to thank the city and its amazing community for supporting us on our journey. At the end of the day, this dream comes true. And it's one I never could achieve alone. I grew up at a there are moments in my life where challenges I face. When challenges I face are insurmountable. But through it all, the city, its programs, its leaders, and its people played a role in helping me see the future for myself. Like Angel and Love, they've been in my corner since I was a kid. This city believed in me when I was learning to believe in myself, and for that, I am forever grateful. With every hurdle I overcome, I became more determined to build something not only for myself, but also for others.
walking path similar to me. Today I stand here proud to say I am an entrepreneur, a business owner, and the owner of 3 buildings right here in my hometown. But more than that, I am a testament to what's possible when opportunities meet determination. Owning 3 buildings is not just about success for me, it's about giving back. These spaces represent more than bricks. They represent hope, possibility, and a chance for others to dream as big as I once did. Ron Moen, I thank you for all the encouragement and unwavering beliefs in us. To the youth in our city who might feel like the odds are stacked against them, know anything is possible with hard work and the support of a community like this one. And to the city, thank you for investing in me and so many others. Together we've proven that when we invest in people, we build futures, and when we build futures, we create a legacy of growth and opportunity. Thank you.
I just want to thank everyone for sticking with us and always supporting and believing in Check. This has been a long journey for us, but we did it. Shout out to our amazing team and everybody who made it happen. Thank you.
When I was a little kid, always wanted to be in the Gogo. I was shot 13 times. I'm still here. I'm not paralyzed. I'm not in the penitentiary. I can still tell my story to the young brothers and sisters that want to come up. And this music saved my life. Myron Burry used to sit with me. I used to talk to him. He said, boy, I don't know if you're going to be here today or gone tomorrow. But he always talked to me. Chucky Thompson, God bless him, dead, took me and introduced me to Chuck Brown twice. And then the second time was at Kilimanjaro. And then that was it for me. We just kept pushing and kept pushing. But it's always a story behind every person, and it's always love. We must respect our women more, because nowadays we don't open the door for the elderly no more, do nothing. But I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for this music, and it wasn't for the people here in our city. I'd like to thank Natalie Hopkins, like to thank Ron Moten, everybody, man. We love y'all. The cable and television department, what y'all doing with our city and open the doors for us and letting us know that we are somebody that don't have to move out of town. Don't have to go nowhere else to make money. We can make it right here in our city. Mr. Brooks, we thank you. We thank everybody. You know what I mean? Ty, we thank you for opening the doors when I ain't had the money. My mother credit card declined. Y'all still let me get the clothes. We appreciate y'all. We'd like to thank all the Gogo pioneers right now. Scooby, everybody. The whole jump back there. Pops, where you at, Pop? Love you, man. It's a beautiful time. Thank Mo Shaw to everybody that opened up doors, man. It wouldn't be nothing. I'm more proud to be a Washingtonian. My family been here since the 1800s. We've been right here. I can tell that story later on. But we're going to still keep moving and keep going. But it ain't nothing if without music, the food or whatever, but it's the music and the people here and the people that made this city. We love y'all. Let's keep striving. And look, as the day go long, always remember we must respect each other. And it's not just one band, it's a lot of us out here, and we all striving to take care of our people. But let's keep the beat going, and let's keep doing what we're doing. And let's stop hurting each other. Let's stop hating.